How loyal is a dog really? The dog stands at the familiar alley. It has spent over 2,000 days and nights there, all to see its departed master once again. As people try to lead it away from that forgotten place, the dog firmly refuses. The kind neighbor introduces us. The dog's name is Dong Dong. For the past 5 years, Dong Dong has been waiting in that spot, awaiting the return of its grandmother, but every expectation is met with familiar disappointment. We follow Dong Dong's footsteps, and arrive at a house's front. This was once Dong Dong and its grandmother's warm home. Looking at the dusty interior, echoing with the silence of time, the kind neighbor tells us. Dong Dong's owner was an elderly person over 80. They had always relied on each other. But fate always takes unexpected turns. 5 years ago, in the summer, the elderly person passed away. Since then, Dong Dong has been waiting, believing steadfastly that its owner will return. Even after 5 long years of waiting, the rust on the iron bowl bears the mark of time. For Dong Dong, who lost its owner, every warm meal is a luxury. And this has become its daily routine. Since its grandmother's departure, 32 kind strangers have visited, wanting to give Dong Dong a new home. But Dong Dong always refuses to accept. It steadfastly refuses to leave the old house it has been in for 8 years. Dong Dong's howls seem to tell us its decision. It doesn't want to go anywhere. It only wants to wait here for its grandmother's return. Even when being taken out of the alley, Dong Dong still manages to break free from its restraints, choosing to return to that patiently waiting place. At this moment, people finally understand. This is its unwavering belief, and its entire hope. Dong Dong curls up in its own little nest, its face written with endless longing and anticipation for grandma. It doesn't know how much longer it has to wait to see its deeply beloved grandma again, but it is clear to it that as long as it persists in waiting, the hope within its heart will never dissipate. However, we come to learn that this old house is about to face the fate of demolition. At that time, where will Dong Dong go? 3 months later, a kind-hearted lady, upon hearing the touching story of the dog, specially came from afar, in hopes of giving this little life a new home. At this moment, Dong Dong hears the commotion at the alley entrance. The familiar sound makes it think grandma has come home. In that moment, its eyes suddenly light up. But when it realizes grandma's absence around, it can't help but leave the alley in disappointment. The kind-hearted lady enters the yard, gently placing a leash on Dong Dong, attempting to take it away from this place filled with memories. Dong Dong seems to sense her intentions. It quietly lies down on the mat. No persuasion can make it stand up. The lady watches all this, her heart filled with emotion. She bends down, softly comforting Dong Dong. She won't force him to leave. It's only then that Dong Dong starts to relax. The veterinarian indicates the dog wants to break free from its past shadows. It needs time and nourishment from new emotions. After hearing the doctor's advice, the lady visits Dong Dong every day, hoping to give it a new sense of warmth. Dong Dong initially appeared indifferent to her approach. After all, his heart was only filled with memories of his grandmother. However, the lady did not give up because of this. She made a firm decision to accompany him, hoping to enter Dong Dong's heart, to give him a new hope. After 90 days of companionship, Dong Dong chose to follow the lady for the first time, leaving behind the home he had guarded for 5 years. After facing 32 rejections, it finally chose to let go of the past, and embrace a new life. When the neighbors saw the lady walking with Dong Dong, they were all amazed. Auntie said, apart from Dong Dong's owner, no one could lead it out of this alley. Everyone was delighted for Dong Dong's new journey. At the moment Dong Dong was about to jump into the car, it suddenly stopped. Looking back into the depths of the alley, where it shared sweet memories with its grandmother, Dong Dong seemed to bid a final farewell to its grandmother, knowing that this time, it would never come back. In the next moment, it willingly hopped into the car, choosing to let go of itself, ending the 5 years of waiting. As the lady bid farewell, she deeply bowed to her grandmother's image, telling her grandmother in another world, she can rest assured now. On the way to their new home, Dong Dong smiled again after a long time, because from this moment on, it regained its own owner. The world of dogs is small enough to only hold one owner. For it, the owner is its whole world. In the end, may all things in the world be treated with kindness.